Good evening, fellow punchers. Mickey D, the Bookie Basher, with ye on Wednesday evening with a few for Thursday. First, who heard the cat meowing last night? He was outside the windowsill and he was trying to come in. I couldn't bang on the window though because it had upset the video, I suppose. But I got a couple of messages. Got one there from young Devil Air a few minutes ago. Sharp as a brass ever, right? But anyway, good day today. Not too bad when you give 100 to 30 and a 5 to 1 tips and the two of them win. I actually made a boo-boo last night, a big boo-boo. I had 4 horses marked out yesterday and I was going to do an each way cume, and then I looked and sure Legends Ride, there was only 4 horses and that's you couldn't do an each way. So I just kept the 2 better prices that I fancied the most and I threw the other 2 out and the 2 of them won. But I'm happy to tell you that I had a lucky 15 with the 4 of them, and I cashed out after the first 3 won because a 6 to 4 favourite, because I had an accumulator running as well and I hit that. So I got the Cheltenham money today. I don't mind saying it at all. I don't mind saying it. And I'm just awfully sorry that I didn't stick to my guns last night. But I didn't want to put a straight accumulator up. I wanted to put an each way accumulator. Anyway, I see by a couple of few messages that I got anyway that there was a few pound one, and that's what it's all about. Bet small, win big. I was a bit worried, Legends Ride, and I could not understand it, and went out to 13 to 2 today because it had the form in the book. It had beaten the top one before, and I couldn't understand it. And then I thought maybe it might come into the parade ring with 3 legs, but it didn't. It had 4. So the Battle of the Midnight Legends was won handsomely. Well, yeah, I got a good ride. The other one was coming, but was thankfully the post came in time for us. And then the other one won snug. I'd have preferred if the other one, River Tyne, wasn't pulled out, because there was a bit of a Rule 4, but not too much. I thought it'd be worse. Anyway, good day all around anyway. I'm glad that a few were on. So, it's not about the past, it's about the future. We're not getting greedy either now, but we're going to have a few tomorrow. A few bets. There's the 4:45 at Thurles. There's a Robinstown. 7-year-old out of Stowaway, Gordon Elliott and Jack Kennedy is riding. It didn't win a pint to pint in 5 attempts. But last March it won a maiden hurl in Navan when it was trained by Denise Foster. And it got a rating of 116. It was second in Navan in November on good ground. It was over 2 miles 6, if I remember. Yeah, it was 2 miles 6. Then it was 6th, 2nd and 3rd since. And its last run in Punchestown, it was 3rd in a big enough field. It was put up £3 as well. It's up to 119. It's second favourite at 100 to 30. And I think we can take a gamble on a 2-point win on it. Tomorrow could be its day, hopefully. When they go to a provincial track, it's a lower class field, I always think. So we're going there. Now we're going for a long shot, similar to what I'd be looking out for all the time. In the 4:55 at Wincanton, there's a 3-mile handicap hurl, 14 runners. Bookies are paying 4 places. Grand Lord for Stuart Edmonds and Kieran Geddings is riding. It was 3rd in a French maiden in its first lifetime run over 1 mile 6 in September 2019. It has ran 13 times. It hasn't won, but it has 3 seconds and 4 thirds, so it's fairly consistent. It was second of 13 on St. Stephen's Day in Huntington on soft ground. It went off at 6 to 1, so it was fairly fancied. And then it was 3rd the end of January again in Huntington of 112. No, it was a good soft ground. There was 112 and 119 horses in front of it. So it was pulled up last time in really soft ground in a Class 3 at Ascot, but it went off 11-2, so it was really well fancied. There was a lot of money for it. Back to a Class 4, it's 12-1 with 365. I see it's only 8-1 with the bookies with the green door. The trainer is going all right too. I was looking on the last 21 days. He has had 8 runners. He has had 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 2 I think has been third or fourth, and 2 down the field. So at 12-1, I think we can go a pint each way because the bookies are paying 4 places. Now with a lot of these tins and 12-1 shots, 8 tins and 12s, I'm hoping for at least a place. If it's a bonus then if we win, you know. But we have had good luck with getting placed with long shots lately, and this fits the profile of horse that I'm always on the lookout for. The ground is good to soft, so it's the step up and trip. It's 3 miles 1. It could be tomorrow. That's just the big, but I think it's well bred. There's a couple in the family that were stayers. So the other horse then is one that we're very unlucky with last week when it let us down for our double, Ginato, in the 6:30 at Newcastle. It got going far too late, Danny Toto, up the last day. He's carrying top weight tomorrow. He's only a 4-year-old, but on his last 4 runs in Newcastle, he's had 3 seconds and a third. He's a 7-2 shot, and we can go a pint win, and we can chance 0.5 each way treble with those. The 2 horses, the Betty Ballou and Re-Electric was the 2 I mentioned last night as well. They won today. Would have been if there had been 5 in Legends Ride race, I'd have put the each way thing up anyway. But there's no point crying about spilt milk. Just say hello to Peter Wood. He left a nice message last night. He said that this is the first channel he always looks at on YouTube. Great to hear. And holy God, what did the cat drag in last night on his stay out? All right, Wood, what's the story? The Dublin man. So he might have brought us the good luck today. You wouldn't know. Good to see you on board, Theo. I had sent you a couple of messages, but you mustn't have been in Specsavers. But that's the crack now. I'm rattling on. There's the 3 for tomorrow. I'll put them up. There's in the maiden hurl race in Limerick or in Thurles tomorrow as well. Elliot has won show business. It's even money. That should win. I'm not putting it up. I don't put up even money. It's not tipping. But anyone that wants to put that in a double, there's another maiden hurl. Either the favourite or second favourite should win. So study that and maybe do a double for yourselves. Anyone that made a few pounds today. Anyway, that's us. Like and subscribe. We're great to see the subscribers going up. I'm trying to do my best to get you a few pounds. And I'm not going to be going with 5, 6 or 7 pints or 10 pints or anything like that. I'm trying to be the small stakes punter. That's the way it'll always be. It'll be always free here as well. There'll be no subscriptions, and there'll be definitely no sponsorship or anything got to do with bookies. We're out to get them. Bash them. Mickey D, over and out.